So this is the national pride.
There's nobody.
Internet over there. Kitsu. Oh my God.
Beautiful Myanmar, lovely land Myanmar, golden land Myanmar, come and see Myanmar.
You cannot pronounce the word Burma here in this country. Since '89, the junta decided to rename the country Myanmar, which means the first inhabitant of the world. But of course, all that is just propaganda. One of the first things you realize when you arrive in Rangoon is that 99% of the cars have the steering wheel on the right side. And they drive also on the right side, what is extremely dangerous. That is why they all have lucky items. You need somebody like me, you need a co-pilot.
Yes. If I want to pass to the another car,
Yeah.
I need to tell you at the in front car will become or not.
Yeah, okay.
If you see the no come, I can pass.
So I'm your co-pilot, okay?
Yeah.
No co-pilot, huh?
Yes.
What you must know is that the direction of the traffic changed in 1974 when the astrologers of the former chief of the junta, Ne Win, told him that it would bring him luck. As you can see here, the steering wheel is on the right side. So here, as you can see, I enter on the left side. And when I exit, of course, I finish in the middle of the street, what's extremely dangerous. Tell me, if I want to buy a SIM card,
Yes.
can you write to me the price to have an official big SIM card? How much is it? $1,800. $1,700 for one SIM card? That's unbelievable. You must know that the Burmese people earn every month about $30. You can imagine what $1,800 is. They actually invest in those cars and rent them around them.
We finally found a internet connection here in the hall of this hotel, and we're going to try and check our email for a start. We have a mail. Access has been denied. Maybe another one. Let's try maybe Hotmail. Access has been denied. Okay, let's try maybe just for general information, like a international AFP, AP, or Reuters, for example. Reuters, let's try that. Access has been denied.
In the end of the 80s, the junta decided to press some bills that are all multiples of 9. Okay, this is 100. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But 90 is weird.
That is also astrologer number.
Okay, 9 is supposed to be a good number for the junta. So you have bills of 90 and 45 kyat, what is absolutely absurd. But this is incredible. I mean, this lasted only a few years and created a huge an economic fiasco, and they decided to come back to reason and come back to normal bills. Welcome to Burma. Here we're in a public gas station. Every Burmese is allowed about 2 gallons per car, no more. It's an obvious way to limit the travels in the country. Here I'm in front of a private station where you can buy unlimited gasoline. It's actually a way for those in the junta to sell the gasoline they didn't already use. And as you can see, the security is extremely bad. Here I'm in front of the University of Yangon. It used to be a very active university, but the junta doesn't like the students to be concentrated in one place in the center. That is why they decided to send them far away from the city. I'm going to show you. Here I'm in front of the University of East Yangon, one of the universities created by the regime far away from the city. You have to come from Rangoon to here. So it's about a long way to go to school. There's about 10,000 students who come to study here every day, and 50,000 who depends on this university for what they call e-learning. So, Jojo, you told me that in your home here, you had one of those cassettes of e-learning.
Yes, of course I have. So we don't need to go to university all the time.
Okay.
We learn from the cassettes. If you don't understand, you cannot ask to.
That's it. Okay. So you don't have any help. You're alone, and it's more difficult to learn. Okay. So we're here and I'm absolutely alone. There's nobody in this three-store building entirely dedicated to the fight against the drug. So I'm actually beside a magnificent portrait of General Tan Shui, who is actually the leader of the Burma junta. And he's the one who actually created this wonderful museum against drugs. It's quite depressing, actually. There's just absolutely nobody around here. If you think that Yangon is the capital of Burma, you're wrong. It's Naypyidaw, a new city created by the junta about 200 miles north from here. And to link those two cities, they created a huge highway that we're going to try and take now. Please queue. On the 6th of November 2005, at 6:37 in the morning, they decided to transfer the capital from Yangon to Naypyidaw. Thousands of civil servants were obliged to go to Naypyidaw. As for the population, it learned the transfer only 2 months later. And it's also a highway that's completely in concrete, what's very bad for the cars. So this highway, I don't know, it could be useful in case of riots to transport maybe tanks. Okay, from here on, no tourists are allowed. Only businessmen and officials can come through. So from here on, we'll try and keep a low profile because we don't want to get arrested. So here we're in the middle of the capital, and we found this golf here. This golf practice, and there's just absolutely nobody. There must be a huge economic failure, this place. Well, let's give it a try, anyway. This place in the middle of nowhere looks like a fake city. There's just nobody. You have all the services you can imagine, but nobody to use them. Except me. How much is it? You know how much is it? You don't know? You don't understand what I'm saying. As usual, not many people.
Probably more animals than visitors here.
social